What's up, everybody? We are back for some iRacing. This is qualifying right now. Let's get the chat up just in case we get some visitors. I'm only going to do one race, so just throwing it out there. This is a one race, and then we're done. So hopefully that's okay with everybody. All right, there's the stream. Got it. Come on, hit play. Bada bang, bada boom. All right, so like I said, we're only going to do one race. Wait, I did the wrong one. That's not the one I'm trying to go to. There it is. Surprised Gavin's not in the chat yet. But we're doing one race, and that's it. This is qualifying right now. I actually don't want to qualify. We're going to keep this safe. So we're trying to get our Formula V up, or sorry, not Formula V. Trying to get our Formula license upgraded in Formula V. In order to do that, we just need some safety points. So we are focused on just safe racing. We're not worried about our I rating here. But this is a one and done. So we're just looking for one safe race, and then we're out of here. So let's see how this goes. I'm really only qualifying right now just to make sure I still got it. But at this track, a lot of people just end up wrecking out. So I'm not going to worry about being really far up the grid. I'm just going to worry about keeping it safe. And that's it. And hopefully our computer doesn't have any glitches like it did yesterday. We'll see what happens. Gavin, how's it going, brother? I was wondering where you were. Normally you're there like in lickety split. Today it took you a little bit. How's your night going so far? Gavin, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like whenever I do a giveaway, I need to make sure I get something for you because you're an OG at this point. We had a buddy named Gojo that was always in the chat, just like you are. But the thing is, Gojo's not been here in quite a while, so I'm thinking he might have got grounded. He got grounded for a little while before, and we didn't see him for like a week or two. I guess he lied to his mom. I have a feeling he got in trouble again. But that's good, brother. I'm glad you're back. It's always good to see a familiar face. We're just doing one and done tonight. We're doing a quick race, and then I'm going to go hang out with Candace a little bit. I'm going to qualify just to see. Oh, that wasn't our first time lap. I thought that was a time lap. I was doing really good that lap. So we're just trying to get some safety points here today. Ooh, that was close to going off track. Not cool. Again, we want 0 incident points. That's our main goal here. But this is a qualifying. I'm not really trying to start really far up the grid. I want to kind of stay in the back of the pack. So even if I qualify really high, I will just kind of hang back and let the chaos ensue. One of these days, if we get our license upgraded, we will try our best to do good at this track. But until we get our score up to a 3.0, I'm not going to worry about it. So you had a good day though? I had a pretty good night so far. Candace came home. We did a one of those box giveaway things at our church where we had to like get a bunch of stuff for our kids. So we bought a bunch of stuff over at Walmart. We went to Walmart with her sister tonight. That was a lot of fun. Candace took a half day. She was trying on wedding dresses, and Candace picked her wedding dress tonight. So that's pretty cool. I can't wait to see what it looks like on her. But unfortunately, I will have to wait. But that's pretty neat that she did that today. She did that with her mom and sister, her cousin, and I think that was it that was there, and Henry, I guess. All right, this is our last turn here. Let's see how we did. Oh, off track, not cool. That's exactly what we don't want to happen in the race. I don't think it counts at all if you go off track. Let's see. Yeah, that lap didn't count because we went off track. And we have another off track, so this one won't count either, but that's okay. We're getting some practice in. Holy guacamole. All right, let's see here. My best last time is a 1:59.21. That's a good time here. So are you doing, I'm assuming you have this as well. Everyone to be Max Verstappen on Rookie League. I agree with that 100%. So right now, I only have a D class in my Formula license, so I'm trying to get that upgraded to a C class. I have not done well at all in the Formula 4, so I haven't done anything really in Formula 4 at this point in time. But I totally agree. Everyone in this race, you'll watch me. I'm just going to hang back. I'm not even going to really go, and it's just because I need the safety points. I'm trying to get a 3.0 so I can get upgraded at the end of the season to a C class. But that's really what it is. That's all I'm going for, buddy. Also, welcome. I've never seen you in the chat, so welcome. It's also great to see a fellow iRacer. If you are also iRacing, find me on there. Look up find my page, and we'll race one of these times. I've done that many times with the chat. Yes, D-Class is enough for the F4. But again, the tracks and stuff like that, what ended up, the first Formula 4 race I ever did, I got 17 out of 18 incident points within the first, 3 minutes of the race. 2 were my fault, 1 wasn't. 1 I got hit. It was really annoying. So I had to go 10 minutes without a single incident point. I was basically driving like a grandpa. But I'm trying to get my C class because I want to get into Indy NXT. My real goal is to get into IndyCar. But in order to do that, I need to get, obviously, my C, and then I need to get a B. So right now, I'm only focused on safety points. So we're going to be driving like a grandpa a little bit, but you know what? We're going to hope for a safe race. So your fastest time was a 1:59, and that is a really good time. I thought I got a 1:56 at one point, but I'm questioning if that's true because I don't know. I'm like a 2... the way I'm racing right now, I'm getting like a 2 minute, 4 seconds or something like that, 2:05. I've even seen a 2:11. It just depends, but I'm really racing kind of like a baby, if I'm being honest. But I am going to look at your page here, buddy. I'm going to follow you, and I encourage you, subscribe. Well, we're doing a giveaway at 250. I'm going to subscribe to your page. If you ever come up with any content, I will watch it. But I just subbed to your page. My safety rating right now is a 3, or I'm sorry, not 3. It's a 2.59, I think, is my safety rating right now. Nick, how's it going, brother? Welcome back to the chat. Good to see you again. But yeah, I think my score right now is a 2.59. I tried to do a bunch of the F4 races, and that just destroyed my score. So I was down to like a 2 at one point, and I said, you know what, screw that. I focused on my oval, so I went back to oval racing. And I have a 3.5 or something like that in my oval right now to where I'm going to get promoted to a C-class license for that. So I'm not worried about that now. It's a matter of getting my Formula license back up to over a 3 so I can get a promotion at the end of the season. We'll take a look at this and what my average is at the end of this race. And because I am curious. I don't know what it is. I only raced this track for the first time yesterday. So I'm definitely not Max Verstappen over here. But my strategy has been start at the very back of the grid, don't worry about it, and just let everybody else get in wrecks. And it's gone pretty well so far. So we're starting 10th. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys, green flag is about to go. Oh, man, that guy was really, really slow. But if he tries to pass me, I will let anyone that tries to pass me. Because again, I am not worried about anything. See? Oh my God. Well, we luckily stayed out of that. 3 cars got in an accident. The car behind was driving ridiculously slow. But like I said, I am literally only looking for safety here. So am I going to be going crazy fast? Absolutely not. It's going to be maybe a little boring, but that's okay. We're looking for just a clean race. I babied around all the turns here. Although you got to be careful in these cars because even babying it, geez. Bruh. Yeah. You just got to be careful. Like I said, if anyone catches up and they want to pass me, I will let them do it. We got 11 more minutes of this, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, a babying it around the turn. I don't even want a single point. I'm just trying to milk every little bit I can. But the guy that just spun out was in first place, so that's pretty upsetting, I'm sure, for him. But again, if any of these guys want to take my position, they can have it. I will not fight even a little bit. So we'll see how it goes. The guy who was in first place is on my tail. But the way I like slow down around the turns and stuff, it's almost a hazard because I don't know, man. Like I said, everybody's always really thinking they're gonna have to be aggressive to pass me, and that's just not the case. So this guy hopefully stays off our tail here. I gotta be careful because you can spin out. No way! We got our first point. That's my first time getting a point at these this track. But that right there is the turn that would happen at. I don't know what I was doing there. I should have downshifted. I just didn't want to spin out, because spinning out you get 2 points. So right now we're in 4th place, no clue how. 5th place is behind us. And I'll let him have the position too. I'm not worried about take the position, buddy. Take it, take it, take it. You can have it. The guy in 6th place is 20 seconds behind. So he might be able to pass me, might not, but regardless, I'm just looking for clean racing. Let these guys make the mistake. I can't believe I got a point already. That's really annoying. But we'll see what happens. We still got plenty of race left. As long as that's our only point, I'll take it. What's devastating is whenever you do these races and then you get a bunch of incident points and then you're worse off than you were before. And it's almost like you wish you never even raced that night. But I'm okay if it's a top 5, that's awesome. If it's 6th place, I'm also fine with that. I noticed 6th place is kind of the sweet spot. If you start last and just race like a baby, you'll probably end up with 4 free positions with people just wrecking. But the car behind is 20 seconds behind, so he must have had something happen because he was closer a second ago. So let everybody else make the mistakes. You just stay consistent. This turn right here, I always brake at for some reason. I always think it's the next turn, which is the one I just went off. So we'll see what happens. I will read every single comment at the end of this race. We're just doing a one and done tonight. I just wanted to kind of up my safety points, and then I'm going to go hang out with Candace. But welcome everybody that's new to the chat. It's good to see new faces here, especially a fellow iRacer, dude. Like I said, find me on iRacing. I'll add you, and maybe we can hop on a race one of these streams. I've done that many a time. Just ask the chat. We got Harvey, we got Noah, and they're both really good iRacers. Better than me, way better than me. I'm still a newbie. I'm guessing you're also pretty new though. If you're a D-class Me Too baby driver, I'm gonna read that. That looks like a really funny comment, but I can't read it whenever I'm doing this. It's too easy to have an off track then. But I will read every comment. We'll talk at the end of this. There's 7 minutes left in the race. The thing that always sketches me out is whenever I brake too hard and then it's like, I don't want to spin out. But the guy in 6th place is 25 seconds now, so I don't know what the hell happened to him. We're somehow in 5th place, driving like an absolute grandpa. But that's okay. Slow and steady will not win the race, but it'll at least get you a top 5 potentially. This track there's only I can't even speak. Ooh! This track there's only 6 laps and we're 3 laps in, so we're about halfway through it. It says my volume's the whole way up, but it doesn't seem like it's very loud. I don't know why I downshifted there. So 6 minutes left in the race. This is the turn I went off track at. I still can't believe I did that. That's really annoying. I could have easily kept that from happening, but I just let it happen. So we got one incident point. That's our first one at this track. Apparently that was our fastest lap, which isn't saying a whole lot. I almost had another off track there. Ooh, it looks like a car got spun out here. Like I said, unless it's the last lap, I'm not going to race anybody. I'm not really worried about it. If that was the last lap, that was a guy in 10th place. So that's a little annoying. He's a lap car. So we're going to have to deal with that for a while. The car behind is now 22 seconds behind. I'm just going to have to kind of be careful with this guy. Seems like he's doing all right though. But this area right here is where I think a lot of people have issues with just going side by side and hitting each other. So the guy in front just threw in the chat, pass right. Well, buddy, I'm not even trying to pass you. I'm just trying to stay away from you. So we got 20 seconds from us to the car behind, and we're on lap 4, so I think we'll be okay even if we keep babying it like we are. But we'll see what happens. We're currently 5th. The main thing here for me is I do not want an off track, or anything for that matter. Car behind is now 19 seconds. So we'll just keep an eye on that. But if we get a top 5, that'll be our fastest, that'll be our top finish at this track. We've just been babying it the whole time, and we've gotten 6th place pretty much every race, I believe. I would like to do this track where I go balls to the wall, but I'm not doing that until I have plenty of safety points. I am an OG. Gavin, you are an OG, and don't you forget it, brother. Gavin's a legend. Like I said, we are doing a giveaway at 250 subs. I don't know where we're at with that now, but at 250, we're going to do a giveaway to the subscribers. At 1,000 will be our following giveaway. The problem is I haven't been very consistent with my racing, but I was going to do a race tonight by myself. I wasn't going to stream it, but I said, you know what, might as well. Might as well say hi to the homies. So here we are. All right, we're on lap 5. The car behind is 17 seconds. So he's catching us, 16 seconds now. But I think the white flag should be coming up at the end of this lap. We have 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. So we should be fine. As long as we keep doing what we're doing, I don't see him catching up. So it'll be our first top 5 at the track. But I'm curious what our average lap time is going to be, so we'll check that out at the end. I can't imagine it's very fast. It says 2:05.95 is roughly where we're at right now. But again, I couldn't be babying this anymore. He's 15 seconds behind. I had someone that was 25 seconds behind me the other day, and they were like 5 seconds by the end of it. It was pretty crazy. They must have been driving like crazy. All right, white flag is out. Our last lap is approaching. So it's just a matter of making sure we keep it safe. I'm not too worried about the car behind. He's 14 seconds. I mean, that is a lot of time. I see some smoke ahead. Someone went off track or something happened. I don't know who it was. All right, let's stay dialed. Last lap. Like I said, I can basically baby the, ooh, I almost got an off track going 10 miles an hour. Car behind is 12 seconds. Again, I'm just basically babying this as much as I possibly can. I just saw him going the other way. I don't care how close he gets to me. Like I said, I'm just trying to keep this sucker clean. We have one incident point, a little bummed about that, but that's okay. We just got to make it through all these turns, no incidents. Car behind is 11 seconds. I'm sure he's loving that. He's like, I'm catching him, I'm catching him. I'm sorry, Leandro. I don't think it's going to happen, buddy. As long as we keep it from spinning out or anything crazy like that happening, I think we're in a good spot. Again, we are not trying to impress anybody with how fast we're going. We're just trying to get those safety points. We're approaching the last turn here. I still can't believe I went off track there. That's so annoying. All right, that, ladies and gentlemen, is the race. We got a top 5. We are 5th place. Let's stop this before anyone catches up and can hit us or something. So we did it, guys. Got a top 5. I'm not mad at that. Like I said, starting at the back of the pack like that. Let's watch how that first lap went. That was insane. So right here we had an off track. Dude, I was so close to getting stuck in that. Very happy we didn't. From there was another one, wasn't there? Maybe there wasn't. You know there was, because the first place got knocked out. So what happened to him? I think it was right here. Yep. That dude, he was thinking about coming out. So all said and done, I'm not upset about that at all. We got through it, only had one incident point. Let's see where that got us. And then we'll look at the comments. It doesn't have it finished yet, so it's still rolling through. But again, Furkin, dude, I don't know how to even say that name. What is, what's your name? What do I say? How do I word that? I have no idea how to word that. But Furk, we did it. We got through it, but add me, brother. Add me if you're on there. We can do some racing sometime. I think that would be really fun. I've hopped into races with people many times in here. Is it only 8:30? Bro, I thought it was 9:30. Maybe I should do another one. Furkin. Where's that name from? Furkin. That's a cool name. I've never met anyone named Furkin. All right, so let's read the chat. Let's take a look here. Let's see what we got. Oh, shit. You know what? I didn't even look at the average time, but why hasn't that come up yet? Why does it still not show me our race? Oh, there it is. All right, race results. So we got 0.12 for our safety points. I don't know if you guys can see this here. Let me move this over. Let me move this over for you. Bada bang, bada boom. What the hell? All right, so can we see that there? So we are at a 1291 for our I rating for Formula, and we're at a 2.71. So we're close. We're only a few races away. That's probably 2 or 3 more races. I think it could have been a lot worse, but we got top 5, so that's not terrible. I'm not upset about that. We got, let's see what our average lap time was. Our best lap on that was a 2:05.4, which is very slow. There's no way I got a 156. I'm sorry, but there's just no way. The dude's best lap was a 201.586. I could have swore I did during practice, but I think I'm going crazy. The best lap in that entire race was a 2-minute 0.88. So your 159 was a great lap, brother. That is a great lap. It doesn't tell me my average. Oh, it does. Right here. My average lap time was a 208.049, which again is kind of to be expected with the way we were going. The fastest lap average was a 203.25. So 5 seconds faster than our average, basically. A little bit less. But like I said, the main thing here is that we're trying to get up to a C-class license. We are oh so close. We're at a 2.71. And then we get into C, and I'm really excited to get into the Indy NXT. I have a feeling the C-class license is where I'm going to get stuck for a while, but we'll see what happens. But let's read the comments again. So, me too, bro. I race safety rating, but when you are racing on rookie, this is the most annoying thing on it. That is true. I like Formula V, dude. I think, what are you trying to race, Firkin? Are you trying to race Formula? Are you oval, sports car, dirt guy? What kind of racing are you doing? Like I said, for me, and honestly, I fell victim to that in oval early on. Like, dude, oval, I just wanted to win every single race, and it made me wreck every single race. So I was down to like a 1.5 or something like that safety rating at one point. So I climbed back up to a 3.5. It took forever, but we finally got back up there. Last night we got in a wreck though, so we lost a little bit of points. Everyone wanted to be Max Verstappen rookie. That's very true. And like I said, I definitely was that way when I first started out. I just don't think they understand. Like, for me, I didn't understand how iRacing even really worked at the time. So I would just always try to go for a win. Not the way to do it in iRacing. Yeah, but just turn the track safe and get safety rating 100%. And then slowly, as you're doing that, you actually learn how to be a faster driver regardless. But I will say how I'm driving right now, I'm driving like a grandpa. But yeah, our safety points, we're at a 2.71 now, so we're getting closer. A few races away. How's it going, Nick? You playing GT4 again? That's awesome. Average lap time better than best lap time, 100%. Wow, you're driving safe. Dude, too safe probably. Like I said, I was driving like a freaking grandpa, but I worry that I'm going to spin out. There's just, on that track, I've only started racing it last night, so I don't know it all that well, and I don't feel comfortable just going all out. Don't upshift after the last corner to the finish line. I mean, you should go to third gear until 135. How fast is that in miles an hour? I have mine set to miles an hour. Where are you from, Firkin? I'm curious. Gavin, message retracted. What did you say? Go second corner, third gear. I'm an OG. You are an OG, Gav. I enjoy walking your drive. I'm from Turkey, and it's 4:30 a.m. Holy cow, dude. 4:30 a.m.? What are you doing? Have you not gone to bed yet? But thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Like I said, it's good to see you in the chat. It's pretty cool hearing someone's from Turkey. So we're at 235 subs. We lost a sub last night. I don't know who it was, but we lost one, and now we're back up to 235. So that's cool. I'm assuming that's Firkin that did that. Yeah, some guys make 158. Dude, that's crazy. I almost want to try. Should I go back in and see what my fast lap can be? I do have to go. I told myself I was only going to do one race and I'm going to leave, but we could do practice laps. I didn't say anything about that. Let's hop into this one here. And let's see if we can get closer to a 2-minute. But I really do want to hang out with my fiance for a little bit, so I will be leaving here soon. Yeah, some guys make it. Yeah, that's freaking crazy. Oh, for F4? Like I said, F4, dude, how did you do with F4? Do you have a D-class license? What's your license rating for Formula? Did you say yours is also D? Or are you a rookie? Are you still a rookie? I only just started focusing on getting iRacing. I used to just do unranked races. I only just focused on my license within the past, I'd say, how many months, Gav, have I been doing that? It hasn't been all that long. But it makes it a lot more fun, I will say that. So yeah, we're at 235 subs. Like I said, 250 is when we do a giveaway. Tell your friends, tell your mother, tell your father, tell your aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, your friends, family, everybody. I love talking to the chat. I find this really fun. I find YouTube Live to be a lot of fun. All right, let's see here. I am racing for F4 so you're trying to get your D, but you still have your rookie. I get that. No, it definitely is that way, dude. I'm telling you, have you done Formula V? Have you done what I'm doing? The Formula V? I feel like these are a hack because they're really fun to drive, but they're also just, they're not that competitive because everyone tries to win. So all you have to do is just hang back. Don't even worry about it. On a track like this especially, I need to learn trail braking, but this is a great car for trail brake learning. Let's get through this first lap and then we can do our first time lap. Dude, it feels so fun to go fast. But like I said, if I did this during the race, I just feel like I'd have too many incidents. But I feel like this is a pretty solid start right now. Right there's another easy spot for me to go off track when I'm going really aggressive. But this is exponentially faster than I was going during the actual race. I probably should shift, but I'm not even gonna do that here. Ah, shit, I just lost so much speed. Devastating. All right, so this is gonna be our first time lapse, so that's okay. Let's focus on that. Let's see how we do here. Fuck. So this lap won't even count. We just gotten off track, and that's exactly why I'm not doing this during the race. Woo! Almost lost it. Almost lost it. This car is not good for trail brake, I think. See, I heard the opposite. I thought the whole thing in this was that you have to really be good at the braking. Like if I let off the brake too fast, this thing spins like crazy. But I'm still new, so I really don't know, to be honest with you. I'm not that good of a driver. I'm just learning as I go. Like there, I almost let go too fast and spun it. I wish I had I watch some streamers that have like a bar where it shows you like what I'm doing accelerating and braking. I need to get whatever that is on here, because it's really fun to watch. That way you can see what I'm doing with my feet. Someone told me I should get a foot cam. What do you think of that idea? Should I get a camera down at my feet? I could easily do that, but I just didn't think that was that cool. Should I do that? Let me fix this. This seems really high for some reason. Would it be cool to have a camera down at my feet? I could easily do that. I got plenty of cameras. I just don't know if it'd be that cool. For first corner, just pull a little gas and then rotate the car. Shit, it happened again, dude. I struggle with that last turn when I'm trying to go fast. So let's see what that was. That was a 203. Really not ideal. But we had a couple oh my God, I did it again. This is oh shit, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Fuck me. All right, well. It's probably good that we're not going too aggressively fast. Because as you can see, we do not do well. What's crazy is that lap was a 203. My average was like a 205, so I don't even understand how that's possible. I have some mark on my wall. It's so annoying when I look at it. All right, let's see here. Gavin, I was wondering where you went, buddy. Nick. So second turn to go third gear for better exit. Definitely need to work on that 100%. I hear Candace vacuuming. That means she must want me. For first corner, just pull a little gas, then push again, rotate the car. Try to get telemetry data. I think it's a feature in iRacing. I think you're right. Like I've definitely seen, like I said, I've seen so many streamers that have like a legit setup, and I just don't know how to. I'm not a tech guy, to be honest with you. I just don't know how to do tech stuff. So the fact that I have all these cameras is a miracle. The fact that I figured this much out in my stream impresses even me. But let's see here. How to get telemetry in iRacing. Okay. There's third-party tools like Motec or VRS. I feel like I should have stayed in there. Candace! Hey, baby.
How'd you know it was me?
The vacuum gave it away.
Thought you went live streaming.
You can't. I know. I live streamed for just a race. I said, I'm doing one race and then I'm out of here. I got to go hang out with my Candy Bo Bandy. You're not even going to come say hi? Say hi to the boys. Say hi to Furkan.
Furkan? Hello. That's a cool name.
That's what I said. He's from Turkey. It's 4:30 a.m.
Dang, you're up early, buddy.
I know. I think he's up. I think he's up late. This is my fiance Candace.
Hello.
She looks very purple. There's a light in front of her. Come closer. Show your beautiful face.
Hi.
Come down a little bit more. Get in the good light. Oh yeah. Mwah. All right. I'm finishing up, and then I will come hang out with my Candy Bo Bandy.
Back in my office, and then I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't want to lay down yet.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna look at something really quick, and then I'm out of here.
Okay, I'm still in my office. So.
All right, baby.
Bye.
Oh, you should have said hi to Nick too. Say hi to Nick.
Hi, Nick. Hi.
Say hi, Gavin.
Hi, Gavin. Hi, everyone else on the stream.
Thank you, Candace. All right. So, yes, she said Furkan's a cool name. Never heard that one before. All right. So, we're going to try something called Control L. It said that might get us something. So, we'll try to do, it's Alt L. In game to record data. Oh, that's how you record the data. No, we don't want that. So, we need to download a third-party thing. I think. We'll look at this YouTube video quick, though. Because I think it'd be sweet for you to be able to see that. Gavin, Candace was just here. She said hi to you, Gav. I think you should get third-party tools. I agree, Furkan. I'm going to look into that. Because it just is fun to watch. Like, if you're watching the stream, it would be fun to watch.
Is know what controls you need to turn telemetry on.
Okay.
Go over here to options. When you're in the pit box here, go over to options. It'll be under controls. By default, you will see that it is toggle telemetry logging. It's going to be alt telemetry on. You can go over here to options. When you're in the pit box here, go over to options. It'll be under controls.
Controls by
you will
default.
See that
the problem is this guy making the video did it on the old interface.
Logging. It's going to be Alt L. Alt L to turn on your telemetry logging. You can, of course, change that to be a different control there. So if you want to assign that to a button or a switch on your button box or on your wheel,
voice like cracking and stuff.
A different key on your keyboard or keypad, you can do.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to figure this out tonight, but I will look into that.
At the moment, I personally am just using Alt L. Once I have a button box, I will be assigning that to its own button. And then, so once you've assigned that, if you're going to
let's just see what happens if I hit Alt L.
Just click Done. And you're going to now get into
so that's
the car.
just showing me I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but it did show me it was like recording, but I don't really care about that. I want it to be a box on there. So I think I do need to download a third party. So maybe before the next stream, I will do that and we'll take a look at it. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. Like I said, it was a one and done. We were just trying to get some fast points and then I'm going to go hang out with Candace. So it's time to go hang out with Candace. I hope everyone has a great night. And Nick, I need a button box. What do you mean by that? A button box? What's a button box? What is a button box? I mean, this has buttons. Is this what you mean? Because you can set these up to do all sorts of stuff. Button box iRacing. Oh, that's Mac Daddy. Is that what you mean? Something like that? See, I have all the buttons on the controller, so I don't think I need a button box. But it wouldn't be a bad thing. They're not even that much money, to be honest with you. For more buttons. Who doesn't want more buttons? That's true. Like, who doesn't want more buttons? Like, this control, it has a decent amount, but then you start setting up, like, the buttons, and then you realize it's actually not as many buttons as you would think. And I'm kind of surprised with how cheap these are. Like, some of these look super cool. Some of them are kind of expensive, though. I think this one looks pretty sick. $60. That ain't bad. That's a pretty cool looking one. I don't know if it's even focusing. Maybe that's a better camera. I might do that. We'll see. Because it would be cool for this to be stuff just for the car, and then I have a button box for that. I just don't know where the hell I'd put it, to be honest with you, because I got power button, I got a... This is like how you turn the wheel off. If you leave the wheel on, it'll start to spin. It'll start to get violent. Maybe not. I don't know why it's not. It's making me a liar right now. But normally you have to turn it off just to keep it from doing that. The PXN one is good. Let's look at that. PXN button box. Did you just get that from AliExpress, or are those knockoff ones? Should I get it from the actual? Oh, dude, that looks freaking sick. There's some on AliExpress. I just don't know if it's real or not. The one from the PXN official website is $100. The only thing about that one is I don't know. Where the hell could I mount that, dude? I don't have a whole lot of thing. Yeah, direct drive is dangerous. Dude, I love this thing. This base right here, my favorite. A lot of people are Simucube guys, and I think Simucube's nice, but I think the Asetek's the best, personally. This thing could rip your freaking arm off if you're not careful. I've hurt myself with this thing. I have it set to like maybe 40% of what it could do. But if you do like a sprint car or something like that, you're freaking exhausted. But guys, it's pretty much all I got for you tonight. I got to go hang out with Candace. It's almost 9 o'clock now. So I appreciate 920. Oh, dude, that's a sick base, though. That's what I tell everybody to get. That's what Carson Hocevar is using. He's a NASCAR driver. So, but again, everybody, thanks for joining us tonight. Hopefully Firkin's gone to bed because it is 4:30 a.m. Maybe we can race together. Greetings to you and your beautiful family. Thank you, Firkin. Firkin, don't forget to add me, brother. Add me on iRacing. We'll do a race sometime. Nick, I forget. Did we talk about iRacing? You don't have iRacing, right? You're doing like PS5 and stuff, if I remember correctly, or something. It's like Formula One and all that kind of stuff. Assetto Corsa. But let's get on a race. Anyone with iRacing, get on a race. Once we hit 250 subs, don't forget, we will be doing a giveaway of the Moorborg American flag gloves. Dude, that's okay. That's all right. We're going to get you on iRacing one of these days. We're gonna convert you one of these days. But again, everybody, thanks for joining us. Until the next time.